Okay. Good evening, my children of the night, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. I apologize for the long wait. My PC was acting up yet again. I really hope I don't have to take this in again. Check everything real quick. Yeah, because for some reason, the CPU was skyrocketing with just Streamlabs being open, so I had to restart everything. I tried scanning, that didn't work, it was taking up too much time. Jeez. Hold on, bunch of stuff that I have to close real quick. A lot of apps that I should probably just get rid of one of these days. Alright. Everything should be good. Just gotta keep an eye on everything, make sure the stream is running smoothly. Alright, so last time we beat the cathedral, we not only beat that man-lady necromancer, but we also beaten a freaking abomination. I called it a human, but that was no human I know. It was like a, I mean, it had a human head, but it was an egg, it was a bunch of birds in the egg, a bunch of frogs in the egg, there's a big plate with humans playing a heart bagpipe. It's wild, man. I can only imagine how it's gonna look, how the other humans are gonna look from here on out. Okay. Like in Persona, though, since we beat the boss and we still got a few days left, we got a whole bunch of free time, so what should we do? Okay, we should build up our stats, I guess, but I kind of want to hang out with some of my buddies, because that's a thing that just popped up, too. Lamar, Halia Village, Redgrass Baidu. What is it, the stuff he likes? Having discovered Luis's hand and the tragedy of his hometown, Stroll awakens to his archetype and vows to fight alongside TGD. That's me. Okay. Son of a ruler in noble house that fell in a human attack. Proud of his parents' legacy, he gladly risked his life for justice. I mean, at first, I don't think he was. I don't think. I think he was actually kind of mad, but then he, like, realized that what they did was, heroic. Hear a voice. Am I really fine with this? Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. We should talk. We should have the talk. Hey, Stroll, buddy. Oh, oops. Stroll, buddy, old pal of mine. Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor. Wait. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Trunk. What the heck? I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Sure, why not?
All right.
Then let's be off. Oh, I think that's water going. Then let's be off. I've heard tell that there's some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people that I've been looking for. What people? Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still a bustle of friendship and commerce, but
that's...
Young Master Leon! It couldn't be. Huh? It could. I know that voice. He owes me 20 bucks.
Rangif?
Rangif? Rangif, is that truly you? You made it out safely. No, I'm his brother. Langif.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness. Look how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on. Truth is...
He served House... Hilatus. When a house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangip, this is TGD, a friend I've recently begun traveling with. Success.
However,
wait, I know you. I've seen you in Smash Brothers and nothing else. Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others? Oh, well, thank you. I haven't seen you in years, and you make fun of my posture. I'm old, I can't help it. Thank you for reminding me. They're dead. After the humans attacked, the survivors fled the capital. No one could make a living amongst the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. It's weird how they say humans referring to that monster, but I could have sworn they actually said the word monster or monsters earlier on in the game. I don't know, because as far as I know, to them, humans are monsters. They don't know what exactly they're looking at. They can't comprehend what the hell they are. But wouldn't those be the same as monsters? I don't fully understand. I hope the game elaborates on that, because it doesn't make much sense. Most arrived here only with the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed. Without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. They got pneumonia and died. No. Let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. Well, then don't go blabbing your mouth up like that. All I have left is my nobility. Wait, all I have left of my nobility is the name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Ask Fabienne if he can, or Fabienne, I think her name's Fabienne. Ask her if he can borrow one of the rooms for a little bit. It's an inn, isn't it? Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate the capsule. Sorry. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way. Build some houses. We built some houses. Yes, we got some houses to build.
I see.
Oh, wow, okay. I actually picked a different option, but I just wanted to pick this to be funny. A bright idea. If I had the funds... Do you have any idea how expensive land in the capital is? I'm kidding, dude. Come on, from one bro to another. Interacting with a follower or ally and giving them a response that moves their heart. What, a joke didn't move your heart? What the hell, dude? I am being open. I'm being a goof. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? And Ishkia Marquis, Lord Hydron.
I see.
Ah. A Marquis, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate. Excuse me. Okay. I'll negotiate the use of vacant homes for all the Hylia's refugee to live in. Though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a wee tot, lost in panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you. Wait, 7 years ago? So you're 17?
Oh, definitely.
I'm not 17. In other words, I'm only standing here today because your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
Okay. You're, what, you honor us. You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as Blackwater refuse. What? All the more reason I should speak with him myself, if that's how he sees you. Let's go set him straight.
Right.
Let's go talk some sense into him.
You know,
Wow, I'm not winning any points with him. I fear it might backfire if we... Wait, you're coming too? Moving forward will be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
We're friends though, aren't we?
you.
Yeah, I touched his heart. Very well then.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. The house that's currently in ashes.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
I also noticed, I don't know if I mentioned before, but there's eight things you gotta fill. So that's interesting. Reduce the mad cost of studying the warrior lineage. You have my thanks as well, Sir TGD. I have no doubt young master is in capable hands.
Huh?
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I'm not standing on ceremony, I'm standing on a sidewalk. You know what I mean. Is everybody around here a freaking goof? I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay. But the sun is going down. I'm gonna turn into a werewolf soon. Let us return for now and meet him another day. We live to meet an asshole another day. I got money from that? Did I get money from just being a friend? Back the hush, honeybee. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, I hear a voice. He seemed promising, but... Brigida comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
What is it?
Hey, what is it? Shush. Oh, is Maria... Has she come out yet? I want to talk to Maria. See how she's doing.
All right then.
I feel bad, but at the same time, you had a whole week. You have to talk to somebody about this.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, everything's like half off. How much money do I have?
What now?
I've got quite the deal today.
That's all I have. Have a day's eggshell. Dropped by a human. Consider selling it. Yeah.
Now then.
I don't want that. Researcher's coat. Okay. Let's go check Brigade out. Not in that way. This floor design, I've seen it many places. The illusion it has always trips me up. I like it. Wait, I can't see her right now? You can see other travelers party formation details from the time they cleared the quest while viewing requests. Okay. View details, blah. Okay. Got it. Very rarely seen in the world. She was sent by the Resistance to aid TGD in their search for an ally. The Resistance. Okay, what about Brigatita? Hey. Go! Where is she?
Well,
Oh.
I'll not loiter in a storm.
Why are you standing outside of your shop? In the rain, no less.
Well,
just
I'll
you.
not loiter in a
Ah,
storm.
so it's you. You seem unscathed. And brushed off by that man. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. We're partners in crime. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? I'm in.
Now then.
Alright, come in. To my store.
Now then.
Ah! What is that? Is that what you're trying to hide? This is what I want you to handle. I want you to try putting this thing down. Like, what? I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it actually some vicious monster?
What?
Is it actually some... Okay.
No.
No, it's weak and pathetic as it looks. Harmless. It is a monster, isn't it? I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Damn. Aww. It's actually kind of cute.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited. So I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. She already told me why she hides it. Why me?
Why?
But why are you asking this of me?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying... Oh yeah, in case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Whoa. Being associates has worked for us so far. You don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Am I working for a criminal right now? Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. You just said her. How do I get to name her? Not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigatita's dog. Or Brigida's dog. Where do you get Brigatita from? Aww. It seems strangely attached to you already. Oh, is she gonna let me, like, take care of it? That'd be awesome. That way people will just think that it's my dog. Sorry, I'm having issues with my mic again. Okay. Test. 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 Okay, good. I don't want to blow anybody's ears off. It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Why do you know that?
Why?
Oh, are you trying to blackmail me now? Why do you know that?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transfer your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
I am blackmailing you. Long ago, here once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps. He was an asshole.
you.
I'll be frank, TGD. You're bad for business. But that's precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. But I hate the damn things. From the bottom of my heart. What? That's a little awkward. But this is the world dominated by igniters. Wow, is it talking... Is it like... making them out to be like technology? Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I could sense Brigida's faint expectations and trust towards me. Is that what we call it?
Yet still they oppose me.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the merchant lineage. Oh. I thought it was going to reduce the mag for getting her stuff, but...
Farewell.
You know, you are bleeding me dry of money. Done already? I haven't done anything, though.
Huh?
I hardly done any work, though. You've exceeded expectations already. You made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. What? Oh, I get money just for visiting my friends. Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least the dog will. She's just gonna make me a dog sitter, isn't she?
Time marches on, and the
Sure.
age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
So, Warden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation? I like that smug look of hers. What's this proclamation of his gonna be anyway? Wonder if he's gonna thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. Let me guess, he's gonna blame us for everything that went on in it.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. But people saw us take it out. We're heroes, damn it. Why does nobody understand that? We shall know soon enough. So there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for the events to unfold. The Sanctus Grand announcement is happening tomorrow. Gotcha. Let's go play with Pokemon. Why did I say it like that? Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Yo!
Ah, 'tis you.
Ah, 'tis you. I know there's a little left to do, but wait, yet this has me more restless than anything. Ah, that's right. Have you a moment to talk? Sure.
Truth is,
Lately, I've felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's called my boobs. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel. Your evil counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. Sure. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? I mean, I read a book, so I'd read a book.
I see.
A book, eh? The mind does tend to clear when you're fully absorbed in something. Though myself, I've always preferred the sword page. Interesting. Care to join me for a round of swordplay training? Uh-oh. With what sword? You use a halberd, not a sword. I'd like that.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us.
All right.
I hope those are plastic swords. A fine balanced weapon, no? Just for training only, but you never know it from the grip and the swing. Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with the blade when I was... Wait, I once trained with that blade when I just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned the prince's retinue. So I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, spar with him until our hands were all calloused and blistered. Ouch.
Certainly.
That sounded like it would hurt. Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was better. Sounds tough. Sounds like a worthy opponent. What was he like? Plus, I'm curious. What kind of person was he? Oh, she's gonna say it was Alice's, isn't she?
Perhaps.
A reasonable man, I suppose. So he used to be, at least. It's Grius, isn't it? We swore we'd become royal knights, worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. Or I don't know, maybe not. We'd be champions. We are the champions. Steely. God above! Pokeball, is that really you? Oh. I was right, it is a dude. So, it is you. You've returned.
Tons?
Rodon? Rodon? I think she said it, but let me turn the volume up just a little bit.
Rotanth?
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 Rotanth. I don't know.
Rotanth?
That's just a laugh.
Rotanth?
I think it's Rodonth. Rodonth! What a coinkydink! I was just speaking of the comrade and rival. This is the self-same man, not Grius like you thought. And who's this pup? Pup?
Nice to meet you.
The name's TGD.
I see. You truly have changed, Hulkenberg. Started hanging out with video game characters.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm taking it back. You indulge your company of this elder brat.
Hey!
You, once a proud member of knighthood.
Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits are falling.
Whoa, dude.
You.
What?
Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. It's just a prank, bro. The command of the Royal Knight is well within its bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
Well, you wanted as a vagrant. I earned both our share of honors. On ours.
So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly, you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead?
I pursue a mission. One that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
You say whoops?
Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, and any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow.
How dare! Choose your words with care.
Did that rhyme? No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Dude, I will pop you off here in a minute. I don't care if you're
Sorry.
captain or commander or whatever. My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a scumbag. Don't you dare talk to him like that! Or don't you dare talk to him about like that. Seems like a real scumbag. Oh, what? That didn't win any points? He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. He's just jelly. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by choice that our promised path diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. TGD, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. Yeah, I really did not earn any points from her.
I have not the luxury of regret.
Pardon me? Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left?
Merely an old friend.
You don't say. Well, see you around.
Very well.
Oh, that was ominous. Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
Oh man. We got sword blocked by that asshole. Two assholes when you think about it. 100 drills or 1,000 swings. It will take an unsparing regimen indeed to purge this distraction. Hulkenberg and I return to the others. Okay, good. I don't like seeing ads. I don't like seeing ads, period, but I definitely don't like seeing Domino's ads appearing during my streams. If anything, I would go with either Pizza Hut or Papa John's. Mostly Papa John's.
It's time.
Yes, tomorrow, huh? And yes, I know the controversy behind Papa John's, the
What is it?
man, the myth, the legend himself, but damn do I love the pizza. And the garlic butter. I'd like to go visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Stop. Ishika and Rogue. Rog? What's an Ishkia? Ishkia and Rogue. Ishkia and Rog, I guess. Benevolent bread. I guess that's their favorite dish. Maria reads TG. Though lonely, she doesn't want to get in the way of her father's work, always reflecting her kind heart. Oh yeah, he is a Clemmer. Research takes priority. That's his favorite food? Pure nectar. I don't feel anything right now. Okay. I see. Red grass, roasted Baidu. I don't feel any attraction to these guys. I probably should explore a little bit. See if there are any other people that I can meet. I did encounter this one guy who actually had a portrait, so I wonder if he will like have some kind of significance later. Hello. Greetings, Zelda. How does the world outside of the city fare? More pressingly, from where did you travel? Oceania? Or Monterio, perhaps? I do envy your ability to leave the city. Every single day here, I must lay my eyes upon the same old faces. And they're all so very foolish. Every single one. You all hear that? You're all buckers. Why can't you leave, though? Can I hop? Oh, this is a gauntlet runner.
Hey.
Don't stare at it. We don't know who it belongs to. Jeez. So this is the thing that can take out a dragon? I feel like we could do just fine on our own. No vaping, please. It seriously is a vape. Man, this game's going woke. They're bringing vapes into this.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Who are you?
Divination sees all things.
The vestige of Maglar left by people wandering through the city. These patterns tell me of the weather to come. Good evening, young man. I'm a fortune teller. Please come to visit me if you ever wish to know which way the wind blows. It blows that way. Weather, huh? Being able to predict bad weather does seem helpful, but it's not exactly high on our list of priorities right now.
Grand Cathedral, why?
Well then. It's nice to know that you have your mother very close.
Blasphemy.
No, tell me about it. Those clothes suck.
The Grand Cathedral, why?
All right then. Go.
I can actually go here
Right?
and get contracts. Fight monsters. Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg. No captain scumbag in sight.
Uh-huh.
The captain's gone. The Grand Cathedral's a mess. My work just keeps piling up. What? Here for bounties? Oh, sure, have a look.
Yeah. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much.
Found out? Who are you? Wait. I know you.
10,000 reefs just to defeat this monster? I guess they must be really struggling with it.
That's what you want.
This one caught your attention? It's a request to slay a man-eater mandula.
I don't know why I read that as marijuana.
Man-eater marijuana. That's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it was the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs.
I think I actually saw that when I was running here. In the beginning of the game when I was making my way to Grand Trad. It almost hit me too.
Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The Minotaur is short-handed, so this one's going to be a bit difficult to handle. That and half of us are dead, because not only the castle, but the cathedral as well.
I'll do it, because I'm not a pussy.
You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. Oh, whoops. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. If you've seen the movie Tremors, then you know exactly what to do. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask the informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way, though.
Changing on you?
If you do somehow manage to slay the marijuana, bring back the Rampage's tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Got it.
Do it.
Okie dokie.
All right then.
I guess there's nothing really to do, so I can
Let's head there right
just
away.
go here. I'll go here
What is it?
and help out Fabienne. Or I don't know. What do you got to say?
Fancy a bit of info.
What is it you want to know? Oh yeah, I talked to you before, didn't I? Lord of Tradia Desert. Secret of the Redgrass Shop. I like that.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral and it sells redgrass. You know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, redgrass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find there. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. A stranger who tries to buy it will get whacked upside the head. Get shooed away. But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course. You're also an acquaintance of Grius's. So, if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeeper. Get on the list of regulars of his and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient.
Huh. Interesting.
Amazing. What is it?
I mean, it's something I wish I could have done a long time ago, but
All right then.
Let's go.
alright, see if I can get me some. Alright, Porky, gonna fork over some red herbs.
Please, how to handle this?
Ah, when are you gonna restock?
Grand Cathedral, why? It's...
Whoa!
You'll feel a bit peckish. Come buy some food. Great for health.
Can we talk?
Yeah, I'll buy some blue cheese. I did before and really didn't regret anything. Except for my anal block that I now have.
Very nice.
Elder, so long as you're a man among men, it matters not. Our famous Mountain of Meat skewers is a measly 150 reef today. Any with the confidence to bust their belly to scale this mass are welcome.
Bless their belly? What's that mean? Hold on, don't tell me you're actually interested. Calica, stand back. This is a man's job.
Oh ho! Now here's a man among men. Gotta eat as much as you can.
I gobbled up a surprising number of skewers, one after another, after another.
Wow, look you go at it. Yeah, he is a real man's man. A real man's man.
Start squeezing my muscles.
I think I just may be falling for you.
Oh my gosh.
Think we'll make it?
Wow, your stomach hasn't exploded, has it? Yeah, dude, I'm not into you, sorry.
Great work. Look what you get.
Gilded cutlery?
Amazing!
Well, nice going. The challenge was worth it after all. Nice. I'm popular! My sport is changing.
Damn it all.
I'm popular. Okay.
Humans.
Alright, where's that butterball at? Oh, here he is.
Oh there.
If you're interested in these herbs, sorry, but I'm only sold to my regulars.
Do you know Grius?
Grius? Yes, I know Grius. Who works on Dirty Lane?
Well, she's married to Grius.
To Grius? To Grius! She's married to Grius. Grius, don't tell me, are you the ones that's been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends, truly? I come from the same town as Fabienne, so...
Wait. But you're not a...
Though Grius and I met a long time ago. Man helped me countless times. You on the hand, I don't know, so fuck off. I was quite sad to hear of his passing. I was right there when I saw it. Though I think that, deep down, I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away a friend from Grius. You, however, I hate elders. So, were you looking for some of my red grass? Buy as much as you like, it's 150 reeve apiece. Or 4 for 500 reeve.
I'll take 4.
Talk?
Yes. Why don't I talk to you about it?
Why did this happen?
Thank you.
All right then.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Alright. So we're not gonna help her out. We're actually gonna finally get whatever that red grass Baidu thing is. We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's gonna be another hectic one. If you're free... What? If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted Baidu. Yeah. No! I didn't want to do that! I appreciate the help. I couldn't move the thing for some reason.
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now I just have to put them in the pot. That pot.
Oh, right!
Finishing touch addition of the fruit is a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how we prepare it. What should we do? Grate it and simmer. Hide under the plate.
In that case.
We should grate the fruit in. Then, let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa!
Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor when we simmer everything together. I can do it tomorrow, I guess.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this. And he was a wolf, ironically. Looks like I did a good job helping out. Oh, that was me. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
I continued to help out as the night went on.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Yay,
Wonder
no
what
more
he's
voice
planning.
acting. From me,
Guess the
at
church
least.
has to have some reaction to all
I
that
need a
stuff that
break.
James said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex
Ripley pulls their ears off and throws it at him.
Face in the sky, the massive rocks
If anybody understands that reference, good.
To be the past king.
Thank you.
The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
This is how electing presidents work.
This is a big if. You are the person that all our people trust.
We can just name
most
any
in
fool
their
king.
hearts.
Maybe you could be king
No matter
yourself, eh?
no matter how knowledgeable or
Me in charge.
elected they are.
Well, that's the last thing this
Not
country
elected,
needs. Right. Let's review what we know.
Well,
shall
I
we?
wouldn't make a good
First,
president.
The new faces
Tell you
will
right
appear
there.
on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime.
We only got 3 days before it comes down and kills us. We need a king by then.
Supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters.
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Oh yeah.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
Fuck
So,
you.
Literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a
Unqualified,
slave?
that's
Or
what it is.
A criminal?
Hold on. You mean
Yes.
to say we might not be wrong by
Anybody,
Clamar?
even the unqualified.
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know.
And I so want to make a bunch of political jokes right now, but I swore I would hold my tongue on that.
The middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Even old senile men who can't walk up a flight of stairs properly.
There we go. That's all I'll say.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words
sorry.
as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
Can't we just poison
Hell
his
was the king
drink?
thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination.
Yeah, exactly.
Luis to dominate through sheer martial
I'm a little.
We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh,
Did
jeez.
something happen?
She finally left
I
her
checked
room.
her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Oh, she went to go kill Luis. No, maybe she just went to go mourn him.
Where?
Yeah, where are you? Where got Maria gone? Wait, oh no. Oh no. Tell me. You can't just say, oh no, and not tell me, Calica. Heck is the matter with you? Make me smack that pretty little fairy body out of the air. Smack that pretty little fairy booty.
All right then.
Yeah, she's probably... Okay, I'm trying to think. I can't remember where the mausoleum was.
Let's
Oh,
head
I think it's down that corner.
So foolish to rouse his rage.
What should I do?
Think.
All right then.
Yeah. No. Think. This is new though. Actually, no, I've been here before. Wow, this city is not that big.
All right then.
Let's go.
All right, let's try here. No, I'm trying to remember where we first went, because I remember we were told to go to the mausoleum. I think Hulkenberg asked us to go with her, and then like the camera panned over and showed us. Okay, that's the church.
Close your eye.
What is that? What? Oh, that's the thing. The boat.
Let's not.
No, wait, what?
All right then.
What do you mean, let's not. Really? Oh, wait, maybe the mausoleum's right there. Beside the thing. I keep saying thing. The recruitment center.
Let's go.
Might be right there. Let's see.
No.
No.
What should I do? Hey, listen.
Yeah, here it is.
Let's not.
You don't think she wouldn't be over there?
All right then.
Could she be at church? No, she's not at church.
All right then.
Maybe she's off the pub getting drunk.
Let's head there right away. But why? So foolish to rouse his rage.
What should I do?
What?
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. Huh. She just went inside.
You can't stop her? Wait, you let her pass? Why?
The way her eyes looked. I'd not be the... Wait. The way her eyes looked. I'd not be the one to stop her.
Oh my gosh. Are you the guard who let that thief run through in Majora's Mask?
She's been coming to pray for a while. No matter how many glares she gets. Oh, she's in the cathedral. Why are you here?
Why?
Why? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
Oh.
But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I
Game,
can do it.
please don't make me have the feels. Not while
I
streaming.
promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be
I
a good
assure
girl,
you
but-
it's not your fault that the prince and king went away. It's our fault. That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like
So
that.
it's your
He said,
fault.
a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Wow, that's... This is really, really hitting home. And this came up before the election, didn't it? It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always
With a
be
little
so
luck,
sad.
I will be the next king.
Mm.
My ideal world. People can believe in the future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended
He
through words
still
alone.
didn't need
Even
to
so,
have
we have
Grius
to
killed.
try.
It's still a fucking dick move.
Maria, you're safe.
Especially since the guy
You
worked
had me
for
worried
him.
sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
He could have been
No,
like,
it's all right.
Miss Fabienne,
don't do that.
I'm
Could
hungry.
give him a
Maria.
warning.
Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's
Yes,
the
go
church's
poison his
announcement.
drink.
I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from
Not
flooding
the prince's
standings.
drink, Luis's
I doubt
drink.
The church would accept this popularity
I mean,
contest if they didn't
the
already
king
have a
can't
plan
stop
to
that,
gain
can
it.
he?
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Water's Day. The same day of Watergate happening.
Sorry, did I wake you? laying here, I always end up caught in my
The
own
hell am
thoughts.
I wearing?
Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not waking up for this. Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
I finally have a working keyboard again. Hi,
Feels like
D-Ray.
months ago now that I spotted
That's
you
awesome.
buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Is it a wireless or is it a wired one? Want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. People choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? With a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration?
No, it's
Still,
basically what's going
I don't
on
imagine
right
this will turn
now.
out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective
And
always
showing how
divides us.
far we fell
Besides,
as humanity.
does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right?
Now we
Tribal
need
squabbles
to.
aren't always political.
Now we need to get our
Take us
shit
Clamars,
together.
for example.
Otherwise, it'll never get any
It can
better.
be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear.
Our world is
Lofty
already
words.
insensitive.
I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like.
I think I'll give it another chance. Wait.
I mean,
how long have you been
obviously it's like a
asleep?
metaphor, but wait. Oh, I was sleeping. Okay.
Time marches on.
I'm guessing it's like a
The age of the
metaphor,
new
no
king
pun
draws
intended.
nearer.
Like how we read stories of fantasy and how we would like to be there so much, but it's the fantasy guys that are reading the real life story and wanting to be here. I just find that really ironic and sad, because if they could come here, they would not like it very well.
A chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom, and we call it the Tournament for the
Residency.
Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the three allied
Debate.
nations' capitals, taking
Voting.
part in a variety of exciting
Bullshit.
trials. First, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
And I cannot
Official
stress
word
enough,
is,
you
this
all
event's
need
open
to be
all.
legal if you
So
want
what
to
do you think, ladies
vote.
and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
Really trying to avoid voter fraud this time.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that
Unfortunately,
journal?
still at my sister's
I had to have
place
the
until my
embryo.
assignment's
Something
over.
occurred to me, so I asked her to
Assignment?
go through Grius's personal effects.
Are you working for the government?
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. He wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
I was gonna say a
Interesting gamble
flyer
for those
from
politicians.
Mormons.
I like the bit about
Who
all
the
this
hell's
being in the
Mormon
interest
these
of
days?
fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We'll throw you at him. We need a plan, then we need to take action. We gotta do it. As an Elda, I'm an outcast city. I think that gives us an advantage here. Get the people's attention, we make Luis come to us. We enter the tournament for the throne.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
Enlighten me.
This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
I guess
Hold on a
Luis
second.
hasn't seen our faces
Getting
yet.
Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember, who's actually risking
I
their
was gonna
life
say
here?
that the man lady might have tipped him off, but...
What do you think?
Okay.
Having heard all this,
But I forgot, he fell
you
off
want
the
to
building and
enter the room?
died. Presumably. Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running? If it's for Maria,
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Don't fuck this up. I inherited Grease's journal. What is Will like say? I give my journal over to TGG. By the way, do not look at page
Haven't you put yourself in
68.
enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well,
She's got a gold halberd
I'm
now.
sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be
Or at
cheering
least it
for
looks
you in
gold.
this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you
CNN.
as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
That's actually
Suppose
the
you'll have to
worst
actually
place
try for the throne now,
to
eh?
watch a presidential
Your Majesty.
election. Suppose I actually tried. That's the
That
plan.
was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
She's right
But I'll
there.
be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll meet again.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
I won't. I have to erase
Now,
your thing.
We best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the
Unless they're
journey.
confident,
It's
but
mostly
that's
lawless
not what we
races
are.
between cities.
I don't know what it's
Judging by
called.
the specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one.
I love that look of
Perhaps we
hers.
split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration.
Her eyes are low
We
like
should be
that.
taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place.
Oh,
right?
it's that guy again.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Be young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering, asshole.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
Got a
I've
problem
not
with
heard of
that,
any
buddy?
age restrictions?
Better not,
There a
because when
problem?
I'm king, I'm gonna
Well.
be remembering you.
I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Oh boy.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters without captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That was a close one.
What'd you say?
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow.
What do I gotta
Be at the plaza.
put a
at the
sign on
Grand
my
Cathedral.
carriage and advertise?
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
I got that man-eater thing.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Also, where is the captain? It's a good thing he's
It looks
not
like
here
everyone
because
else had
this
the
whole
same
plan would have been
idea.
shot down.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Oh my
Do you have
gosh.
any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say.
How many
Makes
feminine
short work
dudes
of
am I gonna
scorn
see in
it
this game?
You can be sure of that.
This is a number
Besides,
3 so far.
Didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
No? Stop evil deeds? Maybe he has a big head. I don't know.
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic
Just like his head.
you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent.
I was gonna say, how is everybody listening in on us? And then I forgot they got like huge ears.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my
You seem like a nice dude.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
And by our wee ones, I mean my wee wee.
Nightly disappearances. What sane resident would stay?
No, children. I meant children, sorry.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble.
Because I lost my wee one. My child.
Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there.
His igniter's clipping through his outfit.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice
Atlas, get your shit together.
My pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
You're not pitiful. We would never laugh.
We would never laugh at such a plight.
You only
On the
cast away your honor
outside.
in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed
Could just
to
go out and steal all the vote for Luis signs and
That's fair.
graffiti
I'll convince
everywhere,
Hulkenberg.
saying he sucks and draw a bunch
go
of
on
dicks
and get the
everywhere.
contract.
Like all the other people were doing.
Really now?
Yes, really now. What, you don't like drawing dicks? Snoring and resting soldiers, okay.
Really now?
Wait!
Wait, what? I did. Demo man Godard.
Hey, what's whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the Tournament of the Throne? All the audacity of youth.
Say, whoa.
That's rich. A mere fledgling with no history experience to speak of is king. That idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age. One with years of experience. Yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to...
I mean, he's not fully wrong.
It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral.
Fuck off. I suppose he's a candidate too. Let's kill him.
Hey!
Hey, would it be alright if we accept the bounty contract for Heisme?
Heisme? You sure you can handle that? We can't be liable if you get yourself killed out there.
Of course I can.
You're not duck, alright. Either that or you're just green.
Shut up.
Head on to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Ooh, no deadline. 4 stars, that's nice. Team 4-star. They're not even stars or diamonds. The old Castletown kidnapper.
Let's call it.
So why is he kidnapping kids? If it turns out to be that Demon of Skyloft situation, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Or he's not actually, like, kidnapping or something.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
It's a serial killer.
Convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it?
Go out and it's
The
just a
vessel
shoebox
itself is
attached to
without
mice.
peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day.
Yeah, you
Not
might
so
regret
bad having
saying
knights on
that.
our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish.
It's a
not my
Prius,
title.
okay?
We will shortly be seeking Luis's
I
esteem.
can't hide it
Should
anymore.
it come to light
It's a
that I am knight
Prius.
in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can
very
focus on our bounty
good.
contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Rest.
I should probably stay inside and rest today. Okay. Well, I wanna... Damn it! I can't... I wanna cook. Well, yeah, I could probably get some stuff from this guy down here. Would give me some more info. Ingredients. Guess.
Hey!
There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad. What if you want to cook something then? Butchers sell body of meat. There are the shops that sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water. What? Oops. And if ever serves, I hear something about being able to make a dish from Fabian's hometown. Why not try it out? Status. You don't need that intel anymore, do you? Paying for it won't help us out anyway. Do you still want to buy it though? Or Tradia.
Want in on this?
Surely heard of the stretch of the desert south of here. That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through the desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it.
Just between us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Almo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater marijuana. Word is, not only does it breathe like fire, it also spreads out foul poison by farting. By farting. Are you kidding me? If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl and its moving castle. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Personally, oh no, then I gotta get rid of Stroll's weapon. Shit. So maybe getting it blessed wasn't a good idea. It's like a double-edged sword. That wasn't funny. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. Best remember and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know, unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun. You better know when to run. I received another piece of paper. It's my will. Oh, maybe I can talk to Maria? Maria. I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. Damn it. I never get to talk to her. I can hear, I can faintly hear the hustle bustle, but I don't care. Let me see something real quick. Camera shake while moving. Okay, I think it turned it off. Yeah, I don't know why the camera shakes. I don't know why that's an option. Feels really weird. It kind of reminds me of the Resident Evil HD remake. Simple yet clean. Yeah. Call it a night.
Good night.
Thank you. When you like stretch it out, I guess it like cuts off the top and bottom. So sure. I wasn't doing anything inappropriate. So it kind of like kind of shakes around, like if you, because the camera like can't catch everything, so if you like go up like a set of, if you go up at the main foyer set of stairs, it'll like go up with you and it keeps scaling up. And I don't know, in that game when you're like running back and forth, the camera always like moved around. I don't want to say it made me nauseous, but it didn't exactly, I didn't exactly like it, so I got rid of it. Oh no, it's back. Why is it back? I don't want it shaking during cutscenes. I mean, it's faint, but I still don't like it. Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Oh, it looks cool with that his thing on.
Not today.
Oh. Okay.
We're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I'll be
All the more
cheering for you.
reason to catch up on your
So
reading.
I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
I mean, you kind of already done that. I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The
I
next
just
time
said
I
it's
see
a
you again.
promise.
Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Aw. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with the tales of the strange, distant places we visit. That's cool. Curative Coney Roast.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Sure.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this
No,
cause.
please.
Tis no
Keep
easy
imposing
road.
on me.
It pains me to see.
Impose on me
Think of
hard.
how this may yet save His Highness. I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Wait, can you actually romance people in this? Like in the other Persona games? Well, not really romance, but you know, take on dates and stuff. I hope you can. She'd be on my list. That's putting it mildly. You truly are devoted to him.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that.
Oh,
A
I
guiding
like her when
oath of
she's
12
happy.
years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Yes, I do. When you got me thrown out? What? You didn't do that. do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel.
I mean, she struck back, but that didn't necessarily get me thrown off, did it?
I've no intention of taking it from you.
You better not.
Why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple
Pornography.
book possibly stun them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Sure. Oh, I see why now. Oh no.
So it is a fiction written
Yes.
as if a personal account.
This very much
chapter
is a
seems to concern
sin.
the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country.
And
Should
they must
earn
commit
title but
themselves
break
to
their
it, not
word,
just say
they are
it.
denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such
Oh,
texts.
is this gonna
Had
be
our
a...
lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear
I
my
really
head
hope it's
of
not
these
gonna be like a...
In the end,
democracy
clinging to a
wins the
dream would be
day.
no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life.
Well, I'm just gonna say it right now. I was born and raised conservative.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
And
draws
I'm sort of
nearer.
on the fence with both parties. Because both have good things. But I think I stand a little more with the political side because
Lady Juna!
I was raised that way. Plus, I feel like we need law more than ever. And I'm not shy about revealing that, so if anybody's upset, then I apologize. If it helps, I didn't vote, so I just want America to get back to where it was before. Damn. What is that? We didn't see. Okay. Like I had no nose. We're not singing. Seriously, I just want people to stop whining when things don't go their way and instead just keep carrying on and try to help those around them. There's worse stuff going on right now. There are people that have it worse out there too. Stop caring about yourself and help those people out. She has big eyes. Yeah, sorry to make it so deep. We just, wow, that was it. Whoa, that hair. That is a lot of, honey, how do you comb that?
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
I'm feeling horny.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the
And
inauguration
I got horns to
of
boot.
The tournament for the throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the exhibition of the brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions.
Damn.
It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne,
Let's meet our next
you know him.
top
It's
American
Sanctism's one and
idols.
only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before
Master,
you only in loyal
Mr.
service of
Clean.
His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move.
I mean, he's gonna cheat anyway.
All right, for those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant.
I mean, he's the one who basically
A rising
started all
socialite,
this.
A man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Ah.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets.
So Luis has all the
He was nothing
really
before Lord
femme-looking dudes.
Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power.
Again, I want to make another joke, but
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant,
I'll tell you right now,
it's
buddy,
Roger
you need
Moore.
Jesus.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph
And a different
Kratz.
coat.
In it more for the gauntlet
Aw.
runners than the throne, it's Lena Kaden. Sure to be popular
It's a
by
little
pledging
bit,
free
I
drinks
think.
For life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Mila Maurizio.
If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Boo!
What? An elder? Disgraceful.
No.
Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Oh, fuck off.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified.
Wow.
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Wait, that's the guy you talked to?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Is that our carriage?
A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
Oh dear. I want her on my team.
First impression.
What hell? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Shameless old fool. Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies
And I've got a full
race
bladder.
across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
Grab her.
It's incredible!
Dang. Oh no. Oh, cool. We're going far away. 'Cause I can't, or maybe I can go back. I gotta beat that monster. I end up standing out more than expected, but for the wrong reasons. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of the mission to aid the prince. I love him.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Ugh. That kinda looks like... Can't even see his eyes. He looks like a Black Blaine from Pokemon. Except he's not bald.
Shall I just run? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much.
You're just as crazy as this runner. Right, come on. Kitty face. Hi, experimenter. The experimenter, I guess. I'll just call you experimenter. Or experiment, I think that's better.
I'll take the compliant, little lady. Now, let's add some coordinates for a little test run.
What is happening right now? I don't know. We gonna go to the place. We gonna go to a place called Martyria, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. Excuse me. Well, we got a long way to go.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
This place here.
Wow!
Yeah, okay. Martyria. Here it is. Oh, now I can see his eyes.
Down to Materia, eh? On this craft's legs? Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days and 3 nights about.
But we just saw it like travel a couple miles away from the trad or whatever it is. What, days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than a cat. Really? And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Bolly good.
Guess.
Now cinch those
I thought that said now cinch those bitches.
Now cinch those bridges, chaps. And those bitches. Full steam ahead. To Materia, Old Castle Town.
Do 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 do.
This is amazing.
Do,
I
do,
don't know a
do,
thing
do,
about
do,
gauntlet runners,
do,
but even I
do,
can tell this is a hell of a
She's like,
car.
shut up.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me?
You're not the one driving
Since
it.
I've been out on the open road, this girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket.
Besides, Hulkenberg promised a one-night stand with me anyway, so I think that's payment enough.
Is it safe?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you edge your waders, eh?
Shut up.
She's the quickest I've ever built. Where to, ladies? The world is our shelter.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
Yeah, who the hell is
That
this
man
guy?
is Neurus. An Ishkia, if it was not
Neurus.
obvious from the wings. And despite
Oh.
everything, he was
Well,
heir
I
to
didn't
a
get a
noble
chance to
house,
see his wings, so I
personal
wouldn't know
machinist
that.
for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Hopefully not too excitable.
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in.
Don't come in yet. Oh, geez, she came in.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then.
That's
I must ask a favor.
basically me right now.
Would you be able to ready
Like
a
after the
carriage
election and everything, there's a huge uproar, but meanwhile, I'm like sitting here drawing, like, I got so much freaking shit to do.
Before
I don't have time to worry about all this.
Did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
And people might say that I'm like living in
Without a
denial,
formal owner, I
but
reasoned that it must now lie unused.
I got shit to
I
do.
might borrow it a short while.
I don't have time to be worrying about everything.
Tosh woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
Okay.
Specially made for His
Zip.
Highness, yes. Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa. Can it also go into the sea?
A gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration.
This is skinny dude.
Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Uh-oh.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly.
Roadrunner. Yeah.
Then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away.
By the way, hi, how you doing?
Masterpiece like her,
Experiment.
collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
Unacceptable!
I'm working toward a dream. This poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
I'm gonna marry her.
You imbecile!
What?
Have you never heard of that woman that married the Eiffel Tower? Don't judge me.
For this mania, you embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy. Treason!
Bam!
Mercy, please. Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate.
Like his coat, though.
Finish
It's like a captain's coat.
tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
He's dressed like a pirate. Are you a pirate?
Now, you play the proud soldier at me and then...
Pirate is in this year.
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and...
Army of
now
Imbecile.
you want a
Yes.
booklet runner for His Highness.
Exactly.
Is His Highness still alive? That's it. I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Damn.
Understood.
Well, that changes things.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck...
I can hear all of you, you know that, right?
In the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you...
It's like this game's equivalent to Sid from Final Fantasy. From all Final Fantasies.
I guess we'll just
Kind of
have to trust
referring...
him. What do you think?
Kind of referring more to the one in 4. Is the thing... I think Sid was always like a mechanic or something, wasn't he? Make me check. Or wait, no. Wasn't... I think the king in Final Fantasy IX was named Sid. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and check it out. If we die together. Yeah.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not
Just
an
like my
invitation, you
balls.
dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive.
I think
So
sus.
we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal?
Oh, selling them off. Yeah, that's called child trafficking, and I do not take kindly to
We don't need
that.
to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely
I
to
mean,
win
anybody who
people's
child
attention and
traffics
thereby
is a monster.
Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heismay. and
Luke
it's not.
Kisser.
I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't
By the way,
misplaced.
does that hill out there look like the same hill that just passed us a few minutes ago? It's almost like we're in an infinite skybox.
Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And I'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot.
And a steady handle on the cock.
Or the engine room.
Or wheel.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Gala Runner has various areas for different activities, such as strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen, and the loo. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Oh, he's here too. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
Nice. I've never been on a Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see the engine, what the engine's room like. Why? You want to get caught in the gears? Whee! This reminds me of Mega Man Legends, actually. When you're on the flutter. Maybe not now. Yeah, I don't feel like cleaning right now. Oh, hey, Moore. How you doing? I'll be with you in a minute. What's this? A machine that does laundry, handmade by Urus. Seems there's nothing to do at the moment. I don't like how those are pulsating. Just saw them, they look weird. That's a freaking heart. Wonder what makes this thing run. I don't know, why don't you go up and poke it?
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet run, eh?
Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in... Wait. Oh, looks like that pipe is in here too.
On a runner phone. There's one in every room. I can hear you everywhere. I can even hear you jacking off.
Wait, what?
What? Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals to fuel to run. Or as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on the colossal's beasts. Colossal beasts. Have you ever played Shadows of Colossus? It's based off of that. Made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain, even through mud.
What about pebbles?
Oh, that's this girl's weakness. I won't be able to get over those. Among other things, I modified this crat with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream.
What dream?
A dream of marrying her. Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience, with no plans for the next few days and nights.
Never mind then. Maybe some other time.
And again, don't judge me. Have you ever met that woman who is in love with a picket fence? Or that other woman that supposedly married a mini roller coaster? And there's another lady that was so in love with a plane, she actually hijacked one of its parts and sleeps with it. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. The old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Could just drink some coffee. Gauntlet Runner activities. You'll continue towards the destination while spending time with the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize his facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Like doing chores and building character. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues at the end of the day. The choices are yours and yours alone. Okay. I don't want to go too far though, because I still gotta kill that one thing. Gotta kill that one monster. Okay. Wow, Stroll is just out of it. Ugh. I feel drunk. Don't you vomit here.
I'm sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of a carriage. But this, it's another beast. Seems we'll need to learn to endure it. Yeah, take a page out of Hulkenberg's book.
Speaking of...
Nero said that he got a kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef at any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned from the Hushed Honeybee. Ooh. Back dick. Go out here. That hurts. Whoa! This is kind of cool. It's also kind of making me a little nauseous. Oh my gosh. We are at this thing's rectum.
What's this?
The class seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. It's where we put the machine's poopies. Entry.
This is...
There's some Orgo sugar? The heck? Rainy salt. I wonder who brought them here. I could use these for cooking. Let's steal them. Toilet. Maybe I should go in when no one else is using it. Use the toilet. Well, nobody's in there.
Right.
I feel refreshed after spending some time in the bathroom. Oops. Gotta go again.
Look at that.
Wait. There's nothing left in me. There's no point in going in. Okay. There's nothing left. Oh, we sleep in here? That's interesting. Also, there's 5 slots, so I'm guessing we can get 2 more party members? A lot less than we would get in a Persona game, but I guess it's okay. I'm a little bummed out. I hope that's not all we get. Bookshelf. The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read. Pride and Persuasion. Oh my gosh. No. And I already made like a Pride and Prejudice joke once when I was looking at books, didn't I? Oh hey, there's a kitty. Okay, that's the back deck. Let's see. It's stocked with food suitable for a long journey. I'd prefer to cook it before eating it. Okay. Order up. Use a Gauntlet Runner cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. Oh. To cook, you'll need ingredients. Buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Win them? What do you mean? Try to experiment as much as possible. After you made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. There are some ingredients here. Maybe Nuris went shopping. Yes, don't destroy them. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! Alright. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us a culinary specialty. Let's cook. Restores 400 HP and cures burn for one ally. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like we eat it and then we have like these active effects while we're in a dungeon. I was hoping for that.
Let's check.
That's a dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him. And he's like, I can't help. Well, to me, it's delicious all on its own. But if you prepare it with a little effort applied to the right places, it could taste even better. That goes something I've heard anyway. In other words, we can't just haphazardly toss things together. Proven combinations of ingredients will win the day. I began preparing the food with Stroll.
Got it?
Wow, that was hard. Heat control makes all the difference with meat. Ready? This is the moment we've been waiting for. We must strike the perfect balance between delicate and bold. It's a shish kebab. Whew. With that done, we're nearly to the finish line. I wouldn't be so exacting if I thought that said exciting. Exacting. If this was just my dinner, but when you cook for others, you gotta give them your best. What is it? I don't understand this wording. Is this something they would say in British? Or Britain or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. It looks amazing. Even by sight alone, I know this will be delicious. It's red grass roasted baidu. That aroma really whets the appetite. Ah! Stroll and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Oh. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside of town is ensconced in darkness. I mean, yeah, now it is. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at the encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Martira. Our first time camping on the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited. It's like a camping trip. It'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? What's this? There are insects gathering by the campfire.
Yep.
Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg anyway. I don't want to eat them. I should try to catch one. No! I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire by using chopsticks. It's my turn to cook. I should use it as an ingredient. Ugh. I kind of like this without his coat. It's like, I don't want to eat that. But yeah, people are saying, hey, it's better to eat bugs and eat meat. Yeah, well, you go eat those tiny ass bugs. Do you know how many of those bugs you need to eat to be completely full? You need a lot, okay? I mean, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure animal meat is more filling than bug meat, okay? You okay?
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend my time? I guess. Oh boy, more dialogue. This power we've awoken to. You're on the track, verify status on kit. Cool. Got what it takes. Thank you, bot. No, I'm not going to add you on Discord. Because that's what you are, a freaking bot. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are the forms we take on. Like, I got my very own horse. How did I even get that? Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you think of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
How do you find the artistry, the austerity of the design intriguing? I'm learning so many new words of this game. But I was not speaking of how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. Like the horse that I have and the ones that you guys don't. Haha. It's like this lady. Really. It is said that people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our summoning power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Jeez. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased, and I feel like my word vocabulary also increased.
All right.
I mean, they will as soon as I figure out what half these words mean. It's getting quite late, but we've ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. What do you think about Stroll? He's got a pretty soft bum, don't you think? Yes. Did you know that somebody out there made a mod that actually gives me a real thick booty? Yes. People these days. There is something definitely wrong with this future.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. I'm Jacksepticeye. My dear passengers, I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceed your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on the runner? Or this runner?
My boy. My boy. Remember, Ume? I'm just making so many references today. I mean, when you look at me from this angle, I kind of look like Eggman, so that's another reference. Remember who maintains this rugged girl? Not a grain of sand would fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
You can't clean the whole thing on your own. Hell, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neuros? We'll arrive at Martira in 2 days, huh? Oh, this is actually kind of boring. I want to do more. Whoa! Okay, alright. There's an enemy. Can I not fight? What's the point of showing an enemy if I can't do anything with it? I want to fight the enemy. No, fight, come over here and fight me. Damn it. Oh, I can't even attack. Am I able to, like, come out to the desert and just run along on foot? Hey, come down here and fight me! Come on, chicken. Where's the turn around and moon the monster button? Come down here and fight me. Come on.
Come on, kill me. I'm right here, kill me.
What is that? It's kind of cool. I want to fight monsters. Oh, shut up, headphones. I know the batteries are low. Charge you when I get done. Alright. Well, I don't really have much else to do, so I guess I'll just keep cooking. Oh, first gotta take a dump. Ah, got it. That took a while. By ridding myself of unwanted waste, I feel like I've gained something new. Wait, what? I increased my luck by taking a shit? Oh my gosh. What can't you do by taking a shit? Wow. I think I need to take a shite more often. Bloody disgusting. Let's see if there's anything in the pantry. Just pristine clear water and more coney meat. I wonder, I guess he did some shopping in her sleep. Wait, what's this? Washroom? The water doesn't work right now. I'll wait for it to get fixed. He just said there was a washroom if we wanted to take a wash. What the heck? You lying sack of... critical meatballs. That's what I call my... You guys use your imagination.
Let's check.
Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
Well, as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, we refer to other things as meat, don't we? Something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know? Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say? As well as all the peace in Hyrule. It's what everyone strives for. So what kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind. Just leave it to me. We're making shish kebabs again? Watch your meat, adjust the heat. So it goes, although it depends on your preference, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time! Strike now! Strike what?
Alright.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juices there? There's your proof this is turning out delicious. We're leaking out all of the flavors. We'll add a little of something for the aroma and we're done. But just a little. or it'll overshadow the flavor. Because you know it'll taste weird if it smells too good. Did you know that food actually changes taste depending on if you can smell it or not? The aroma of it can make it taste like many things. So if you plug your nose and you try to eat it, it tastes different. This is all true, I swear. Amazing, Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now, imagine how it tastes. Ah, fist bump. No fist bump? Okay.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy, break time, chums! There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there. Finally, some action.
Now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry
Tree of Prophecy
against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Whoa! Looks like the trees around my castle. Wow, it's so pretty! It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red. It's a vampire tree. This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country. It had a face, eyebrows, a very nice mustache. Oh wait, no, that was a different tree. Whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? Magic. I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magic in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a man of a scientific research, I must document this discovery. Eurus pulled a sheet of paper and brushed from his pocket and began to draw a landscape in front of him. Oh, a fellow artist.
Hey.
Wow, Eurus, how did you get so good at drawing? I make blueprints. Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. I can't believe I said all that. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. What's in it for your research? I got double. Why the hell you need for your research? Oh, the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. Dude, Tree of Prophecy drawing. I received Nereus's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to the viewer who has never been here.
Hey there.
Oh, come on, he's no he's no Da Vinci. Why did it take me so long to remember that dude's name? I don't know. Hey, why don't you give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. We went on a land runner with some crazy old guy. He took a dump, he made something to eat. Woke up, took another dump, your luck rose, made something to eat, then we found a tree. The end. Next time we're gonna grad trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. Huh. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Not trees. Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight to my own research and flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
yes, you have very small panties. Turning our attention back to the tree, away from the pervert, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. It's a brief detour, but I feel seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Yay, I'm getting smarter.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing.
Oh, I thought I was gonna explore a bit.
Darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yeah, they can't, like, wreck our shit inside. Considering we fought a Minotaur, I think he could get in a few hits in this thing. We'll be in Mertira the day after tomorrow. Oh man, this really does feel like an RV trip. I wonder what kind of place Mertira is. I like traveling, but I don't know, this feels a little boring. I feel like I feel like Persona 5 Strikers did it a little better because the whole thing revolved around you being on a basically a road trip over Japan. I think it did a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's because, oh geez, you gonna puke? I want to see. I guess it's just because of start. Maybe there's more to it. Tree meter moth? Yikes. There might be more to it. I don't know.
What now?
But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and save my progress. Not over that though. I gotta keep an eye on the save slots. Yeah, I didn't go up a single level because I didn't fight anybody yet. I'm so angry.
What now?
Angers. All right. Again, I'm having fun with this, and I hope you guys are too. Again, the road trip here is a little boring, but hopefully we'll actually get somewhere and do something tomorrow. Again, but there might be more to it, so we'll see what happens. But until then, I thank you guys so much from the deep depths of my heart for joining me for this. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do, and if you guys do enjoy it, if you enjoy me, then please take a nice big bite out of that follow button. And also take a nice big bite out of that subscribe button if you're here on Twitch, because I made some new subscriber badges. They are little coffins, and they evolve depending on how long you've been subscribed. So yeah, I'm really proud of those. Took a few days to make them. So until then, you guys have a wonderful night. Sleep tight, and don't let the vampires bite.